I just looked for my phone and I'm recording with it. All right. Today, we're going to go through how I study anatomy, just like basic everyday studying, how to learn and how to study the correct way so you don't prolong your learning journey and can study anatomy in like the easiest way while still learning gesture and not losing other skills, because that was a problem for me for a while. So all right, so first things first, let me shut up this fan. Sorry about that if the first clip was tainted. Hold up. All right, so let me zoom out a little bit. First things first, you want to have a nice anatomy book. This book has been my go-to for a long time. It's kind of has some wear and tear and a little, not too much, but I keep it nice. So this book right here has amazing pictures. Like, look at that. Every muscle in the correct spot, 3D rendered images, like great imagery showing you all the different muscles, the fat bodies. It doesn't have a lot of text, but it's great for studying and learning where the muscles go and how they connect and all that in proportion. Really nice book. All right, Anatomy for Sculptors. Okay, so it's been like the whole entire day. My mom called me and then I got sidetracked, so we didn't get to make it. But here we are, we're back. So boom. These are I was practicing legs a lot today. These are all leg studies. My thing with anatomy is I do poses, gesture drawings, and then I fill in the anatomy with the book and with prior knowledge and like things that I don't understand with my head, or if I don't know the anatomy correctly or fully, I'll go and I'll check my book for anatomy. Like you see, I was struggling with cat. I don't really understand it. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me do a deep dive into just leg anatomy. You have the bones that are popping out, and I made sure to highlight those, take notes. Leg leans forward. So you see how all these kind of look like, this looks awkward. Like you wouldn't be able to balance, you'd fall, right? So you see this little drawing I did, leaning forward. And I tried to do that on these and fix that. Side was confusing for me. Still kind of is, but I do understand the muscles more now. So if you're struggling with one certain thing, focus in on that and get it done and understand it fully so you can actually practice and learn more anatomy like faster. So you want to pull up some references, use what you're most comfortable in. I use Pinterest a lot, which is not the best, but it used to be a lot better. And you can still find some type of references on there. I don't really have any other websites or any other apps that I would use because I don't know what they are. I just search up dynamic. See this? I just search up dynamic poses photography. Boom. Search them up on Pinterest. You should get a lot of cool references. Look for nude. Wow, this is the most perfect reference that I could have stumbled upon. Wow, look at that. Look at those fucking striations. Okay, boom. So, once you get your reference, really understand what you're looking at. You don't just want to draw something, like you don't just want to copy what you see on the reference, right? You want to actually understand what you're drawing and how the muscles connect. So in the long term, you could actually draw it from your imagination. That's the goal, obviously. As I was saying before, you want to have your drawing book or your anatomy books. This is also a great book. This is Bridgman. It's classic. You know, a lot of people know about this book. It's like one of the most famous anatomy books. But basically, Bridgman's good because he's really good at breaking down forms and simplifying it and making it easier to draw. So you can actually understand anatomy and draw it more clear and more expressive. So he's a great person to study and reference while you're drawing anatomy. There we go. This side. Okay, so well, I'm gonna have this here too. Okay, so here we go. So first, you just want to do a light gesture. Get the movement down, right? Start with the rib cage, and then you have the pelvis. Circles, always keep the form simple. Simple shapes will help you in the long term to actually being able to draw, from your imagination. I said, because obviously that's most people's goal. But just remember, nothing is original. So always use reference to understand what you're looking at. You always need something to base your drawings off of, right? It's not like you need a reference every time you draw. You need a mental library, and you need to actually see things and understand them fully to be able to draw them. So you can't just draw something that you've never seen. Oh, okay. I'm actually wrong. So the shoulder comes up like this right here, so you can see the tricep muscle, and then the tricep, you have supinator extensors and back. This one, no muscle. I don't know what it's called. And I don't know all the extensors yet, so I have to go back and check what those are. And the flexors are very confusing. So, all right. Okay, well, that just made it a little worse. It's all right. Boom. Can't really tell what is happening over here. So I'm just gonna do what I know. Boom. So basically what this method does is it not only helps you with gesture and you're not losing your skill as an artist, because drawing character is very important. You can't just draw and understand anatomy without understanding basic forms and how they work, right? And how you can draw an expressive character, lifelike character. Alright, so boom. This is where it gets a little dicey, right? Because do I know the leg muscles? Let's find out. Okay, so first of all, what the frick? There's like a ball. It's a very cool muscle. That's pretty fucking awesome. But that is this muscle right here. What is that? Three. Tensor fascia latae. Okay. Tensor fascia latae. And then, oh, okay. Wow, you can really see that. Whoa, what is this line? Is that the tendon? The ilios band? Okay. And that connects here. Boom, 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 boom. There's a jock strap on. That's funny. Okay. Wow, this is some confusing stuff right here. Wait, no, this tensor comes in, connects. Wow. I'm actually flabbergasted right now. Dude, these calves are freaking confusing, nerd. Very good, bro. I'm gonna just lay in the anatomy. If things are so confusing, just lay in what you see, right? This comes in here. See in the reference it is. Okay, so that matches up. This is that. I'm not sure what is going on in this top area. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait, so this. Okay, well, I'm confused as heck. Okay, so this side's a lot simpler. Yeah. Boom. Boom, boom. It's all bone. This comes around. Boom. Okay, and foot muscles. Whoa. And the thing about hands that I just like recently learned. Oh, dude, what? How did I not draw this in? Or his arm, bro. The whole arm's gone. Okay, well this is not arms. Whoa, look at that. Perfect flip. I'm freaking cracked. So you know I've been on this section a lot, it just automatically opens. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Left arm. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm using this one right here. What's up?
Oh, this guy again.
Ew. Ew.
What are you doing?
Look at that guy. So veiny. Not veiny. So
Striated.
striated. You know, on the video, your hair's showing a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's fun. Alright. Alright, well that's just off, but it's whatever. Boom.
Boom. There you go.
Alright guys, so that's basically it right there. That's a great way to study anatomy and really understand what you're drawing and how you're drawing, and you want to just do a bunch of those you know, over and over again, and really study from different angles, and that'll make you understand all of the different parts of the human body. You know, obviously I don't have it completely mastered, but I'm learning, I'm trying. There's a lot of little confusing muscles that'll get you. So make sure you study from every angle, understand what the actual form of the muscle is, how they protrude, and like their actual structure and where they connect, so you can draw them from any angle, especially in the forearms because they twist. This comes here, oh then, boom, that's all the way over here. So that gets very confusing, but make sure you guys study and get better. Thank you very much. Have a good one, boys. Catch you later.